Coast Guard left stranded. A new ABC report claims that House Republicans want to divert funds from the Coast Guard's Polar Division to help fund the border wall. Joining me now to talk about that is Fox News senior strategic analyst, General Jack Keane. General, always a pleasure to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, good to see you, Maria.
Well, that would divert money away. I mean, I understand the priority in terms of funding the border wall. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I think it's, political gamesmanship, frankly.
Right.
Coast Guard's got a mission. They need resources to do it. We shouldn't play games with their budget to sort of camouflage what we're trying to do with a politically tough issue like paying for the wall. Look at if the pressure from the American people are on the Congress, then likely this wall is going to get paid for. Let's just put it up front. Let's make the case and just vote it up and down. Let's not play with the Coast Guard as a means to try to achieve an end that's not politically possible.
Here we are, a month and a half ago, we talked about the budget in terms of the allocation for more money going into the military. You were pleased with that. Have you been happy in terms of the allocation of that capital?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had two major installments to try to recover from a decade plus of underfunding the United States military. We're in what I call the Trump defense buildup, similar to the Reagan defense buildup, and we need to do a few more years of that, not just make a down payment, which is what those 2 years are, but sustain that increase in funding.
So do you believe that this money will be diverted from the Coast Guard to build the border wall, or this is still under discussion?
No, I think it puts, the Coast Guard's budget at risk. Let's give the Coast Guard the resources that they requested to do their job. Let's fight for the border wall in the budget of the Home Security Department at where it appropriately is, and vote it up and down.
All right, let me switch gears, General. I'll ask you about Russia. Top Russian officials are now warning that the U.S. sanctions on Moscow over the U.K. nerve agent attack are an act of economic war, that the sanctions tanking the ruble this morning. The economy there was already in trouble. State Department spokesperson Heather Nauert explains why the sanctions were necessary. Listen to this.
We'd like to have a better relationship with the Russian government, recognizing that we have a lot of areas of mutual concern. It is a major country. We are a major country as well. And so when you have that, you are forced to have conversations with other governments. And sanctions is a way that we can try to encourage better behavior on the part of government.
Your thoughts on these sanctions, General?
Well, first of all, the Achilles heel in dealing with Russia is their economy. They're struggling economically. They have currency problems. They have inflation problems. As we know, and we've talked many times, they're a one commodity economy because it's about oil and gas. It's about nothing else. So they have real problems. And what these sanctions do is cut off any business with Russia that has any implications whatsoever dealing with national security. But the real issue is the second tranche. If Russia does anything like using chemical weapons again, or is associated with somebody that does, then one, we're either going to reduce diplomatic relations or suspend them. Second thing, no commercial flights between Russia and the United States. Big deal. Third thing, even bigger, is we shut off all exports and imports dealing with Russia, period. That's it. So that's in the offing. And I think one of the biggest things that we're doing with Russia as about the Trump deal with the European Union is moving liquid natural gas into Europe to replace Russia's pipeline to the Europeans with that capability. That will seriously get to these guys.
And you think the Europeans will do that?
I don't know that. I know that's on the table for discussion.
Right, sure.
And we got to be careful about what actually took place. The two agreed, to go to zero tariffs and also to accept the United States liquid natural gas as opposed to the Russians. Remains to be seen whether that's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it was very smart of the president to bring that up, by the way, when he was in that meeting in NATO.